So we're going to break this down in terms of 4 different categories that I'm going to contrast for you. The root, the method, the fruit, and the emotions. All right? The root, the method, the fruit, and the emotions. Here we go. So we've got fawning and then we've got secure pursuit. What's the difference? Or secure attraction, you could even say. What's the difference? The root with fawning is fear. Really, if you dig into it, the root. I'm not talking about the surface shit. I'm not talking about how you might, no, I'm talking about the root of fawning is fear. Because if you think about it, Ember's like, I see it. I don't want to see it, but I see it, because the root of fawning is fear, because fawning, and hopefully by contrast, I'll demonstrate this. Fawning is based in fear because it is your attempt to secure connection. That's what you're doing. It's your attempt. It's a survival tactic to secure connection. We're insecurely attached. We feel frantic without this attachment, and so we need to connect. And so the root is fear, and we fawn out of fear, versus secure attraction or pursuit. That is often the root. The root of that is often shared values. Shared values is where the attraction is, not this, I'm going to be alone forever, I'll never have anyone else kind of thing. We actually know we're secure, and we're going, no, they've actually checked some boxes. We're actually in alignment here. Because I'm not afraid of being alone. I'm not afraid of losing them. I'm not afraid of da. So do you have my shared values or not? Oh, you do? Okay, we can keep talking. Do you see the difference? Do you see the difference? So that's the root. The method, okay? So if the root of fawning is fear, then the methodology that will be implemented, fawning, what does fawning look like? Preoccupation, hypervigilance, and codependent chasing. Preoccupation, hypervigilance, and codependent chasing. All right, and again, we're going to contrast the healthy, but preoccupation, we're constantly thinking about, do they still like us? Do they still love us? How's the relationship? Is everything okay? Is everything okay? This constant preoccupation. Hypervigilance refers to external preoccupation. Hypervigilance being scanning the room, constantly scanning if they cough the wrong way, if they clear their throat differently, if they sigh a certain way. Oh my gosh, is everything okay? Are you okay? Are we okay? Is the relationship okay? It's this preoccupation, hypervigilance, and then codependent chasing, which is usually far more one-sided. It's one person just putting in the work, putting in the effort, putting in the investment. And what is my definition of codependency? Very simply put, codependency is working harder on someone's problem than they are willing to work. Okay? Like, you're coming for me. This was you last year. Girl, I'm not coming for anyone. Look, this used to be me, okay? I get you. I get you. I'm not saying anything to anyone that I have not seen in myself at some point, had to process in myself at some point. All right? I had so much trauma, early childhood trauma, that left me all kinds of messed up with my attachment. So I get you. I know. I get you. So we're gonna the method of fawning, preoccupation, hypervigilance, and codependent chasing. It's like we're gonna keep chasing even if they don't respond. Even if they act like, oh, we don't want you to keep chasing, we're gonna keep chasing. Because that rejection makes us keep chasing harder. And so it's chase, chase, chase. We're putting in all of the work. We're putting in all of the effort. We're working way harder on building a connection than this person is working, because we're doing all the chasing. Contrast this with secure attraction. We have balanced pursuit, and we have curiosity, and we have receiving. Okay? Balanced pursuit, curiosity, and receiving. Balanced pursuit meaning both partners are pursuing connection. It's not one chasing the other. Okay? So we have balanced pursuit. We also have curiosity. We're curious. We can be interested in someone, but that interest shouldn't be fear-based. It should be curiosity-based. Ooh, I want to know more about them. Not I need to know more to secure their place in my life. I need to know more so that I can do all the things that they like, that they want, that they don't like, and that they don't want. I'll avoid all those things. I need to have all of this data so that I can prevent a bad outcome. Versus, I just want to get to know you better. One is a fear-based motivation to getting to know someone. One is a curiosity, openness, secure-based motivation. You see the difference? And then again, there'll be receiving, because you're not doing all of the pursuit. You are not doing solely 100% of the pursuit, so you're going to get something back. But often what happens when you are the AP here and you are fawning and you're chasing, you get burnt out. You burn yourself out. Because if you're dealing with a healthy person, they're going to set boundaries. And then it's going to be on you whether to keep fawning or not, whether to keep exhausting yourself or not. And because those boundaries often feel so affronting, so scary to an insecure, fawning person, it's just going to trigger even more work, even more effort, even more hypervigilance. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy. It really is a lot of times. So with the healthy, secure version, you receive too. There's give and take. All right. So if that's the root and that's the method, what's the result? What's the fruit on this tree? So if we have a fear-based tree that's fawning, what's some of the fruit that's going to come out of this tree? Like I just said, burnout. All right. We're going to get one-sided interest. We're going to get burnout, self-betrayal, self-neglect. And you do it all to yourself because you are fawning. But the fruit of secure attraction, the fruit of secure, balanced pursuit will be rest, mutual fulfillment, reciprocal pursuit. You shouldn't be exhausted, is the point. You shouldn't feel so exhausted and so drained. I have so many friends who need to hear this. Honey, we will clip it and you can send it, okay? I promise. So that's the fruit. You see? Yeah, Slutboy's like, oh gosh, I do not like this outcome. So let's contrast the emotions that you'll feel. You take the fear path, or if you take the love, secure path. You take the fear fawning path, the outcome, the emotions, anxious, inferior, worried, insecure, and submissive, which is exactly what this question is. Who wrote this question? Obs. Okay. So anxious, inferior, worried, insecure, submissive. That will be how you feel if you fawn. But if you demand, hey, reciprocal pursuit, we're secure, we know our value, then the emotions that we're going to experience on the other side is peace, connectedness. We're going to feel a sense of love, feeling loved, being loved. We're going to feel fulfilled. We're going to feel confident. You see the difference in the trajectory, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.